Hey everybody, it's Jason with your housing market price update. Over the last year, we've seen incredibly high home prices, record-breaking high home prices. And one reason for that is because of low inventory. We've been barely having any homes on the market for sale. And one major reason for that low inventory is because of forbearances. Now, what are forbearances? Forbearances are when people make an agreement with their bank to not pay their mortgage payments for a full 12 months due to financial hardships from the illness that broke out. So people go to their bank and they agree to not make any home loan payments for 12 months and the interest is frozen, and that has even been extended for another 6 months. So we're coming on to 12 months from the original generation of people who signed up for home loan forbearances, and even though people have the option to extend their forbearances another 6 months, a lot of people came out of their home loan forbearances, and that's good. That may bring more inventory onto the market and soften, slightly decrease home prices. In fact, 228,000 people came out of their home loan forbearances. And like I said, that's a good thing because almost all of them had an option to extend it even further. So what does this mean? It means one of two things. Either number one, people no longer have the financial hardship that they originally had when the illness broke out, or number two, which is what I suspect the majority of people, they never really had a financial hardship. They either wanted to hold on to more cash and not make their monthly mortgage payments, or they did it just in case if they ran into some sort of a financial hardship due to the illness. In either case, that is good that a lot of people are coming out of forbearances. It may soften home prices in the near future, especially if this trend continues. We'll see what happens over the next few months. And speaking of high home prices have increased across the nation, not just in major metropolitan areas like Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Miami. In fact, we've seen a 10.4% increase in home prices across the United States. That's very powerful. That's a big increase. Leading the nation, the number one state, pause the video right now and guess, put it in the comments down below, which state in the United States has seen the highest year-over-year increase in home prices, and go ahead and give your guess. Type it. It was Idaho. Yes, this year, as of this month, from last year February to this year February, Idaho had the highest increase in home value by 22.6%. That is a huge increase from one year to the next. Now, I don't know exactly what's going on in Idaho. I do know from just anecdotal stories, just people that I'm talking to, a lot of people that are selling their homes that I personally know in California are moving to Idaho. They say how beautiful it is. For some reason, it seems to be a very popular destination for people from California and Los Angeles. What I've heard on the news and rumors that I've heard is that people in Idaho don't really like this influx of people from California. Number one, because it's driving the prices of their homes up. So for example, if somebody owns a home in Los Angeles, a 2-bedroom home, and they sell it for $700,000, $800,000, in some neighborhoods, even a bad broken down home for $1 million, and they take that cash and they buy a bigger home, twice as big for half the price in Idaho. That sounds good for the California people. However, it causes hardship for Idaho people, and they may be getting priced out of the place that they grew up in. So people from Idaho, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Tell us in the comments down below if you're from California going to Idaho, or if you're from Idaho. I'm interested to know the perspective of what's going on over there. All I can say is Idaho, I hope you guys like kelp smoothies and tofu and dogs riding skateboards, because whether you like it or not, it looks like that's coming to a town near you. All right, you guys. Also, finally, the last update that I have are interest mortgage rates. They actually dropped a little bit. Mortgage interest rates are down to 3.13%, and that's a very low interest rate. It may be a good time for you to refinance if you currently own a home and you have a higher interest rate. So basically what that's going to do is it's cheaper to borrow money from the bank, and at a higher sticker price on a home, you'll have a lower monthly home price. So this is pretty interesting, you guys. What do you think is going to happen? Because a lot of people are coming out of these forbearances. And so, of course, when people are in their forbearances, they're not going to sell their home. They're just going to stay put because they either have the luxury or this ability to hang on to their money and not make the payments, to just hang in there during a tough financial situation. Now, with a lot of people coming out of forbearances and their home is worth a lot of money, like we've seen across the nation, especially major metropolitan areas, they may sell their home just to move on and go on to the next stage in their life. Meanwhile, at the same time, like I said, we have a decrease in interest rates, and usually when interest rates decrease, home prices go up. So you guys decide, will home prices go up or will they go down? Let me know in the comments down below. I kind of feel either way. Nobody really knows for sure, but I think over long term, if interest rates increase and also if more inventory increases and we fight this illness more and more people are comfortable selling their home, we're going to see more homes go on the market, especially if people are facing a financial difficulty, but they still have a lot of equity, meaning they own a lot, the percentage of their home, and also if their home is worth a lot, which right now, as it stands, a lot of people, their value has gone up in the last 2 or 3 years. People will just sell their home and that will slightly increase inventory, flooding the market just hopefully gradually a little bit and decreasing home prices. However, if these interest rates decrease and if anything happens where people are afraid to move, inventory can go back down, prices can go up. Let us know what you think. Thank you guys for watching. This is your weekly update. Don't forget to send me any questions that you have at a direct message at JF Real Estate on Instagram. Also, go ahead and like and subscribe this video. I appreciate that very much. See you guys next week.